This exists. Okay, stay with me so that it feels less like I'm
Dude, the
having a
wall.
stroke. But
It's
I
got like
think the
fucking
reason
foam
someone
on
did
the
this
outside.
Fantastic.
is because of a water supply issue. In order to get a washing machine to work, it has to be connected to a water supply and drainage pipe. However, if you have limited water supply points in your property, but still really want a washing machine, you have
Well,
to
you
compromise.
really
And so
realistically
that,
need a washing
I'm
machine.
guessing, is why this
Why does it
person
just
has
take
a
so
washing
long
machine
to
linked to their bathroom
wash clothes?
that now lives in their wall. On the plus side, their house now has a vibrate mode. Now, you just
Hey, at least they made the effort to line it up with the tiles. But
Mode?
fucking hell, put some new wallpaper in your
Now,
bathroom.
you'd
Jeez.
assume playgrounds would be pretty easy to design. Just throw in a few monkey bars, slides, and teeter-totters, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Unless you've hired a total psychopath to build your playground,
Mhm.
in which case you get slides like this. I feel so sorry for
How
every
is
little
that-
boy that tried
how
this
is that a
derpy
slide?
slide out. Ooh, ow.
You
You slide your.
whole point in slides is that the angle takes you down. You start out here, you don't got to go anywhere. It's just a flat line.
It's like sliding on a snake.
You sit there though. You're not gonna move. You're gonna have to gently shuffle your way to this edge, and then you start picking up a little bit of speed, just a bit, and then you get going. And then at the end, it don't even like reach the floor, so you just whoop.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just stick with a normal slide that has sides?
Maybe that
You
wasn't
know,
even intended to
something
be a
like-
slide. Maybe that's just supposed to be
Actually,
like a
I take it
dinosaur
back.
tail.
That's not a slide, it's a
Or
death drop.
something.
You can
Well,
just
these
about see
dinosaur
from
But-
the lines of paint on the legs that it has been pulled out of the ground. If those were in the ground, I imagine the slide itself would be at a more reasonable angle, so it would look less like a death trap. This, on the other hand, is hard to justify. No matter how I look at it,
Well, yeah, that's why I say it just probably got broken.
it looks like it was designed to be a straight 90-degree drop.
And then they just
Yeah, I
never
don't
fixed
think
it.
it was.
Called-
Because
I don't think
the
it was designed to be a 90-degree
because
drop.
as
just
well, if you
saying.
look at the pegs on the end that should have been holding it in, that's the end of the peg. It's not in the ground. So very clearly that was just ripped out of the ground.
Okay.
Really? That banana's too happy
Okay.
to see the kids.
Mr. Banana here
No,
really shouldn't be allowed within 100 feet of any public playground, thanks to that wildly inappropriate slide placement. But it could always be worse.
It's not even
thanks
the
to
placement,
power
it's the
of
shape.
Photoshop. Oh, God.
Oh, the
Who even
cheese
thinks of
grater
these
slide.
things? A cheese grater slide? I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, let alone a kid. And while it doesn't actually exist, it's almost better than playground features that do exist, like this. Okay, maybe
What?
What kind of what are the kids gonna do? Just step on his ass?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I did it. I climbed the man. I climbed the man.
I went to
did it.
different playgrounds than everyone else when I was a kid, but I have no idea what this is meant to be. Is it a really weird bench, part of some strange game?
It's like it's
A cry
supposed to
for
be a
help?
sun lounger.
What am I looking at here? Please, someone, anyone, tell me what this is down in the comments below. As bad as that bizarre bench thing is, though, it's not as suggestive as this poor bounce house pirate. Seems he's suffering from a little
sword.
cutlass
His sword's a bit
dysfunction,
limp.
if you know what I mean. He's not getting enough air into his blow-up sword, and he really couldn't be holding it in
No,
the
don't make
worst
it look like
place,
that.
where this is the before versus after
You can
transformation
change
of the
races.
century.
Oh.
Science
he got, like,
the
says
weirdest
that
cut
people with
before.
more symmetrical
He's got,
faces
like,
are considered
Weird bangs.
Yeah.
For the
more
old one.
attractive compared to those like me, who are unsymmetrical. I'm sure there's some truth to that, but when you're
Unsymmetrical?
confronted with it on a shop display like this,
Asymmetrical.
it's hilariously unnerving.
Oh.
Fortunately, this is just a mirror image of one side of this model's face, not a man's attempt to create the perfect woman gone wrong.
The
Is there anything
illusion
more
of
frustrating than
privacy.
when products come in redundant packaging? Like when Amazon delivers
Yo,
what
I
you
be
ordered
eating a
in a
pack of
box
peanuts.
100 times the
Same.
size
I
of
always
the
look
product.
forward to the packing peanuts.
Or when you buy something that turns out to be mostly empty. It's just been made to seem like there'll be much more product inside.
Yeah, that's just general marketing.
Well, one of
Companies
our
are scummy.
amazing viewers, James Inns, might have found the worst example of them all. He sent me through this photo of some medication he has to take. The only thing
Never
is,
trust anything
it's
you see
one
made
pill
by
that comes with not
high
one,
up conglomerate
not
companies.
two.
Tell you what, if a child could open that, then all props to him. I
These
think they've
pills
earned
do.
it.
Is there a
They, like,
super important
fucking
medical reason for
robbed
this that I don't know
like a
about?
bank vault
Let me
at
know
that
down in
point.
the comments.
Yeah.
As wasteful as that pill packaging was,
Pills.
I think I might have found something even worse. This is supposed to be a pot of eyeliner. But the amount of eyeliner that's actually
The
in here
fuck?
is that coin-sized divot that barely makes up 1/3 of
They've just destroyed their own scam there. Because, like, well, it's clear, innit? Like, you can see right through it. No one's gonna take this for a
the
second.
tub. While
Well,
having
unless
a
it's in
bigger
some, like,
pot
Well, clearly this idiot bought it.
helps people keep hold of it, why wouldn't the company just fill the whole pot with eyeliner instead of wasting all that space?
Or, if they really wanted to scam people, they could have just made it, they could have just put like a paper thing going around the edge that made it look like there was full of eyeliner.
Why does this make me so mad? I don't even wear eyeliner. At least
It makes me more mad that someone actually bought it. That's what makes me mad. That someone was stupid enough to actually look at that, very clearly see that there's not
What
much
if it was
eyeliner in
in,
it, and
like,
still buy it anyways.
a little extra, like a little box,
Yeah, it could have been in a little box.
not on weekdays.
and like it had like a
Speaking
picture of it on
eyeliner,
the
the
thing.
big
or
black
Yeah.
eyes and they were
it's
left
just a white
tasting-
lollipop.
She's got a beard. This one is also another stupid person who bought this, because it's blatantly obvious.
disappointment. Which
Like,
asshole
Wow,
designer
that's crazy.
wow, it's not like you could just move the fucking
That's
packaging.
crazy that it doesn't follow the
Oh.
lollipop.
the beverage and trying to drink it definitely would be.
Oh,
Even
Oh
though
my
the color
God.
and name makes it look
floor
like a
cleaner. It says it on it.
surely that got taken off.
I mean,
or
it does look.
rebranded.
It does look really tasty,
Yeah, because that looks.
but like if you have to look at it to see that you want it, so you can see on the front of it. I mean, maybe you looked at like the back, but like you at
You
least have
can
to, like,
see on the
look at
front of it that it's
it.
floor cleaner, yeah. Because you kind of do
Like-
have to look at the flavors that are in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lemon.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's lemon flavored.
Well, you don't just like pick up a random drink you've never heard of before and just like put it in like your cart or whatever when you're
Yeah,
at the
you
store.
look at it,
like,
pick it up, and think, "Oh, this looks quite nice. What flavors is it? Look at the flavor. Floor
Yeah, you
cleaner.
don't-
Oh, that sounds like it
it's
tastes
like-
really nice." Yeah.
You don't go through like a drink aisle and you just throw everything in and you're like, I'm just gonna blind taste test all of them.
But surely they took this off the shelves afterwards, or at least repackaged it. They probably just
Okay.
had too much space to fill.
No, they put one welcome mat, but not another one. No.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I bet you the other
Oh,
door. I
yeah.
bet you I bet you the door without the mat is just cosmetic, and you can't actually open it. There's just a fucking wall
There's
there.
nothing on the other side.
Yeah, like they thought about it, but then they
Oh
didn't
my
actually
God,
build
that'd
it
be
that way. I bet
fantastic.
you that's what it. I bet you that's what it is.
It's like choose your fate. One of the
One
one
of
of the
them-
doors leads to death, and the other one leads to that.
Which will you
Pretty odd
choose?
choice.
It's also very reminiscent of the first Hello Neighbor house.
barely.
Yeah, you predicted it. One of them's just cosmetic.
like my
you can't actually
room.
use it.
That's like my room. My desk blocks off the entrance to my room. I can only leave through the bathroom.
You should post it on one of these subreddits. Maybe that's why only one of them has the welcome mat. They should have put them on both there.
Fan.
built that
Maybe it's the
around
school's
it.
self-destruct device. With the push of a button, the fan tears through those support beams and brings down the
How do
whole
you
school.
do that?
Hey, problem solved.
Yeah, or they could have just gotten rid of that single support beam. There was another one right next
Or
to
they
it to
could
keep
have
it up.
just like moved the fan like just a little
Yeah.
bit over.
Yeah, they could have. Or they could have just moved the support beam. there's plenty of things that they could
Literally-
have done.
All of these solutions.
We can only hope that
This one,
Okay,
this
that's
one,
that's just funny.
this one still works as a clock
It works. It's funny, so
because you could still see both the hands of the clock.
Yeah.
So like, it still works mostly as a clock.
hooked up to their
Boss,
main
I
system
did it,
will
boss.
some.
I did the
Great
job,
if you often
boss.
forget to
But that one's like so lazy to the point where I don't even. I think
It's
this one
so
was fake.
easily avoidable.
I think this one was made to go on this subreddit because that clocks aren't. You don't have to wire a clock into the wall, unless for some weird reason it's like powered
I
by.
mean, it could be at like a school or something. I mean, like maybe I don't know. It just seems like you could just move it, perhaps. Just perhaps.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Just like to the right a bit.
their time painting over that pole and adding in the clock numbers has more patience and understanding than I ever will. St. Paul
nah.
International Airport. It seems a little temporary
That one's
building
pretty
work
fucking
and
funny.
an entirely immovable sign led to this.
Now they don't know where they're gonna
incredible compromise.
go. Rail
or just-
transit.
If you can't move any of this, just put a sign here that says what would have been there.
Yeah, just get a ladder, put it up there, and you're done.
Yeah.
View. And while we're on the topic of airports, have
A lot of these are not only shitty designs, but also people's just laziness to actually do anything about it.
you ever booked a window seat on a plane only to be greeted with a noticeable lack of window? Well, if you didn't know
What
the
already, booking a
fuck?
window seat doesn't guarantee you'll get a window.
Yeah,
If you're flying economy,
because they're never
you should
fucking,
know
they're never
your
in
part of the
line.
plane has been designed to fit the most people in per flight possible.
Yeah.
This allows the airlines to make the most money possible. As such, aircrafts have been
Yeah.
refitted and modified over the years to fit more rows of seats in,
Yeah.
so their windows don't always line up with the rows of seats inside. Looks like I'll be booking aisle seats from here on. Have you ever
Nah,
been
I'm still a
so
window
hot in a
seater.
room that at this point, almost
Silly bitty.
everyone alive knows what this is? A lateral flow test. After
If you showed me that, I wouldn't know what that is.
I don't know. what the
swabbing your
fuck that is.
nostrils and
I never did that.
tonsils, you dunk your
I've had
swab
my
into some
nose
sterile solution,
Swabbed
Pop
before.
a-
Yeah, I
drops
never,
on
I
this
never
thing,
went to do
and
those.
within a couple of minutes, you know if you've got the dreaded COVID-19. One line
Oh,
good.
'Cause
I
I
never
don't-
did
I
that
don't-
because I never got it.
I never needed to go out because I didn't go out anyways. So I never needed to do one of those tests. It would have been useless to me.
I got the vaccine once, and I
Two
did get it before or after, and I've never gotten it.
People your age don't need the vaccine. People
like,
our age, I
like,
mean,
ye-
the once you get like, I'd say people like mid-20s and above need the vaccine, but if you're below that, you don't really need it. And if you're below 18, then it's fucking useless. And there's just zero point getting the vaccine. It is a complete fucking waste of time. It actively harms you, the vaccine, and makes you immune to something you were pretty much already immune to. Unless you've got, like, debilitating diseases or something, or conditions, which then I understand getting the vaccine. But if you're just a normal, healthy, like, 16-year-old or something, you don't fucking need the vaccine. It's useless. I never got any of my vaccines because I didn't fucking need them. I think I got COVID once, but even then, I don't know if I got it because it didn't have an effect on me. Or had very, very little effect. I think I had a cold for about 3 days, and that was it. Throughout the whole time of COVID. So, I don't know if I got it or not.
Signs bad. You all know
But
the
if I
drill.
did, it didn't do fucking
But
anything.
Have you ever wondered because
And I know that my
opening
mum
up
got.
is
I know
pretty
that my brother got
surprising.
it, not my mum.
There's just one
My brother
teeny
got
tiny strip
COVID.
of design.
Dirty piece
The
of
strip
shit.
works best when laid level. The
So I
results can be easily
May have got
interpreted.
it. It was
The
likely.
drops always
didn't
land
really do
in a
anything to me.
specific location, and it's large enough so that even those who are old or have disabilities can handle them with ease. Pretty ingenious to think a product has been designed with so many factors in mind, even if the environment does hate us for it. Which of these designers did you think deserves
Dumbest lottery winners of all time.
Why he just looks so like fake.
I
with
don't
his
know why.
body.
Dumbest lottery winners of all time shouldn't come as a surprise to people, considering the lottery is just won by normal people. Like, you don't have to be intelligent to win the lottery. The whole point in the lottery is that it's a random draw. Of course, there's going to be dumb people who win it.